How can I find and build a support system to help me navigate hormonal changes after birth?
Hormonal changes after birth were something I did not have enough education about in how to get back to a good place. I knew they were going to happen. I didn't really understand like the highs and lows of, the estrogen, progesterone, all of those things. I sought out a nutritionist, and I think her input in my life, in the foods I was eating, the sleep I was getting, the activities I was doing was so insightful and almost like therapy in a way. I had a very good nutritionist. She was fantastic, but she was the key to understanding how to get my body back to a really good place, to see what kind of foods were making me more tired versus the foods I could change out with to make me a little bit more energetic, the ones that were making me feel better when my cycle was starting versus when I was in the middle of the luteal phase and super tired. Knowing that I needed to exercise specific ways during a certain cycle and then a certain part of my cycle, and then take it easy on a different part of it, knowing those and how my body was going to react. And I'm a sciencey person, so it really kind of worked out for me in understanding as I read more about the science behind our bodies, and that helped me understand how to get my body back to a healthy hormonal level. And for me, it came down to understanding my menstrual cycle, and that I needed to actually get that to a regulated cycle and looking healthy for the rest of my body to follow suit and feel healthy as well. So the nutritionist for me was key. There are tons of other ways that you can do research and get help in figuring out what kind of changes you may need to make in your body to get your hormone levels back to where they need to be. I mean, there's tons of factors involved. I mean, you have your thyroid, you have your uterus. It's like, what are your preconditions too from prior to birth? And for me, I didn't have many preconditions, and I just knew I needed to get back to a cycle that was full circle and healthy feeling. And that allowed for me to really use those other tools that my nutritionist helped me with, between the food and exercise and just knowing when to listen and what to look for within my own body.